how should we fill our days during Ramadan? Well, most people don't have the luxury of just only sitting and doing ibadah all day. Most people have to go to school still, they have to go to work, etc. So the majority of people don't even have that luxury of just being in i'tikaf, right? Just being in the masjid and just focusing on ibadah. So realistically, what we need to do, and this is why I said that we need to set a time each day when there are no distractions, or at least minimize the distractions, either of your obligations, of your family, of your work, of your school, and you set that time just to be alone with Allah, just to reflect, just to pray, just to read, reflect on the Quran. And I want to emphasize another aspect which I did not, and that is a lot of times people focus on, again, the rituals, the external rituals of Ramadan and of ibadah in general. For example, there's this emphasis on completing the Quran, finishing, just finish reading it. And although this is, inshallah, rewarded, but the focus should not just be on finishing the Quran, but it should be on really understanding, reflecting on, and allowing the Quran to transform you. That's the point of the Quran. Realize that the Quran did not come down all at once for a reason. It came over many, many years, and the purpose of its revelation was, like I said at the beginning, to purify, لِيُزَكِّيهِمْ. The Prophet ﷺ was sent with this book in order, that this book is sent down in order to purify us. If we're just reading it and we don't even understand what it means, and we're just trying to, zip through it as fast as we can so we can say we finished the Quran, then we've missed the point. Yes, there's blessing, rather there's reward just for reading one letter of the Quran. Absolutely true. But the actual purpose is to transform us, is for us to understand it and for it to change us. If we don't understand it, if we don't even know what it's saying, if we don't reflect on it, how can it possibly transform us? How can it possibly change us? Think about what the Quran did. The Quran came down to a people who were burying girls alive. That's what they used to do. And it turned them into the greatest people ever to walk the earth. Think about the Sahaba. These were people who used to take a girl and bury them alive. Imagine a person who could do that. None of you would ever do something like that. And yet you can take this book, this same book, it's the same exact book, was able to take that heart that could bury a human being alive and turn it into the greatest, one of the greatest people who walk the earth, people who were promised Jannah. That's the power of this revelation. But if we are not reflecting on it, we don't understand it, we don't think about it, if it's not changing our life, then it's not fulfilling its ultimate, its actual purpose, and that's to purify us. So I would say, that is incredibly important, that we are really going back and reconnecting with the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and making time to do that, and not just have it be about the ritual of reading from front to back, just getting through it, not understanding anything we're saying. So filling our days, filling our nights, what I want to say is, yes, you have to go about your regular routine, but make sure that this is a time that you're setting aside without distraction between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to really reflect on your life, to reflect on the fact that you will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a certainty. You will die. Every single one of us are going to die. This is something we like to sort of escape. This is something we like to forget. And we live in a world that's all about forgetting that, right? Just live for the moment. Live for now, right? The new Pepsi ad. Live for now. That's the idea. Let there be a time when you really are focusing on the reality of this life and the next, and the fact that there will be, you will meet your Maker. We all will meet Him. Let this be a chance to come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and set that time out for reflecting on this reality and on your purpose, inshallah.